So I've thought about this one a lot lately, and I think people aren't necessarily going to agree with me on this one. But I think there's one criticism that I realize Xbox is working on, but they still need to absolutely address. And that is games that have amazing stories. They just do not have something at the caliber of The Last of Us. Let's talk about this a little bit more right now. So I've made videos about how Xbox had more exclusives come out in 2021 than PlayStation did in 2021. But one of the prevailing conversations about the Xbox platform is they do not have a story game that equals the likes of The Last of Us, that equals the storytelling of a game like God of War. In my mind, the game comes the closest is Gears of War. I think Gears of War marries gameplay and storytelling in a way like no other game I can think of on the Xbox platform. And the hope is going into this holiday season, Halo Infinite is able to have great storytelling in their game. So, but thinking on this, one of the criticisms that the platform has is that they just don't have a Last of Us. They don't have something of that caliber. And Last of Us was this tremendous undertaking for Naughty Dog. And you look at the Spider-Man games, like Miles Morales has a pretty good story that also marries amazing technical achievement gameplay, unlike anything that you see on an Xbox. Now, this isn't a conversation about whether or not Xbox has games. There's plenty of third-party games to play on your Xbox platform. There are plenty of great games to play on Xbox. But the one criticism that has not been answered yet is the storytelling aspect. Games like Horizon Forbidden West, games like even Death Stranding, what else do we got? God of War and The Last of Us, they managed to take spectacular gameplay, excellent storytelling, and put it all together. Well, okay, Death Stranding, maybe I understand why some people didn't like that, but I'm digging Death Stranding right now. But anyway, they're able to marry those things together in a way that Xbox hasn't really done yet, except for Gears of War. I think Gears 5 is the only one that comes really close. So looking forward, and this is why Xbox gamers always say, well, look at what they have coming. Yes, it's very exciting to think about what they have coming. I absolutely agree with that. But I wanted to sort of float this out there and just say, is there a game I'm missing that has storytelling the likes of the games that I mentioned? I can't think of any off the top of my head. And I do think it is an important aspect that Xbox should be addressing. One of the reasons that I was really excited about Perfect Dark, right? Like being remade. But my hope was that the initiative was working on something with the storytelling of a game like Last of Us, because they ended up hiring a lot of people from, other studios and such. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, maybe we're going to finally get their Xbox's answer to a property like that. Now that Hellblade will likely be console exclusive, there is hope that that sort of storytelling will be found in Hellblade 2. I love Ninja Theory and the work that they've done. And looking forward, here's a few games that I think maybe could answer that. But it's still a maybe. We don't know those games are going to be great until we actually play them. But some of the ones that, again, referencing Zocker's video, where he sort of talked about the leaks and listed out all the games coming to the platform. Apologies for the crazy hair today, by the way. My son likes to mess up my hair. So we got Gears of War, Perfect Dark, Fable, Crossfire X. And Crossfire X, I actually have a lot of hope for, because the team working on it, Remedy, worked on, a Quantum Break. So I'm interested to see if there is a good story with Crossfire X. The Elder Scrolls game, I think, will do that. Starfield, Avowed, Stalker 2, Hellblade 2, Outer Worlds 2, Indiana Jones, Project Mara, Project Indus, Oxide, whatever that is, The Exile, FPS RPG, the Dragon, Diablo game, the new Obsidian game, the Compulsion game, the new rumored Kojima game. There's a whole bunch of rumors and such, right? So when I look at all of these and I say, okay, some of these have the potential to compete with a game like Last of Us that we have seen on the PlayStation platform, but that is a criticism that I actually agree with. I do think Xbox needs to figure out how to get back to that place where the 360 was. Like the Mass Effect game, 360 exclusive, it didn't come to PS3 until years later, was amazing. The idea that BioWare was able to tell that story exclusively on Xbox at the time was unprecedented. And today, we just don't have anything of that caliber. I guess the closest thing would be Outer Worlds. Now, looking forward, I do believe that we will get those games from the Bethesda purchase. Games like Avowed have me really excited, for example. Starfield has me really excited. And of course, Elder Scrolls, which is, it's going to be console exclusive, I believe. I think those games will have the chance. And I have very little doubt that Hellblade 2 will miss the mark. Like, I feel very good about that. But you can't make assumptions that games will be great. They have to stand on their own, and they have to actually be available to play. And the only game that we have that really has an opportunity to show that Xbox has that storytelling talent is Halo Infinite, coming this holiday season, December 8th. So that would be the first game in 2021 that manages to hit that. Of course, correct me in the comments below if I've missed something on the Xbox platform that is exclusive to Xbox that you feel comes even close to the storytelling of the games I mentioned, like Last of Us, God of War, etc. And it's not just about the game. Like, BioShock was Xbox exclusive for a short period of time. The original BioShock, Mass Effect, console exclusive. Those are games that I'm like, yes, those could go toe-to-toe because they managed to do something really unique with the gameplay and marry it with phenomenal storytelling. And I think it's the one piece of the puzzle that the Xbox has been missing as they have rebuilt from the brink of destruction, basically. Even the original Titanfall, a game that sort of had this weird multiplayer story combined. It didn't even come close. Titanfall 2, a lot of people enjoyed, but I don't believe Titanfall 2 was exclusive. I think it came out on everything by that time. Maybe I'm incorrect in that thought, though. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. It's just something that's sort of been on my mind, and every time I see the criticism, I'm like, that's a fair criticism. That is something that Xbox has to address, and it is something I hope they address in the near future. That's my random vlog for the day, though. Let me know what you think about that assumption or that criticism in the comments below. Let me know if I missed anything. Thank you so much for watching. If you like these sort of videos where I just sort of talk about what's on my mind, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. If you want to know when these videos go live, hitting that bell will let you know when they go live. If you want to become a member, memberships are turned on YouTube. Thank you to everybody who has become a member this far. I'm going to get out of here. Going to record a few today, and I'll see you for the next one. Bye for now, everybody.